Oh yes, it's another Chinny Rant time. I'm recording this in July. I'll put this out some later point. I'm standing up on Chinny Vision Rocks, or Chinny Vision Rocks. I shouldn't really name them after myself, so it's just the channel's rocks. I usually do the videos when I do them over there somewhere, but the tide is right out and the sun is setting. I don't have a microphone with me because I've come out the house because as England are losing, and I've been sent out because well, it all started to go wrong when I was watching. I started to watch, which always happens, so I said to Mrs. Chinny, I'm going to go out and just do this. So currently it's England 1, Croatia 1. I think it's extra time by now, so I've got to hang out here for another half hour, I guess. But I'm going to go watch the sun, hopefully not get stranded, because I've been on that tide for, I think it's coming in. Got the entire place to myself. There's some surfers over there, and it will be deserted this time of night anyway. There might usually be a few people up there watching the sunset, but no, it's lovely. So yes, I want to have a rant about YouTube at the moment. This is the current problem with the kind of state of play of things. In the olden days, I was late to YouTube. I got Chinny Vision going very late. People like Ashens and Larry Bundy and all those people have been on YouTube for years, and I was a Johnny-come-lately 4 years ago. And you know, in the old days, it was kind of fun, and everyone was kind of equal, and you didn't really have to worry about too much about things like, did you have adverts, didn't you have adverts, and so on. And even when I started, you know, it was just, for me, it's always fun. It's just a thing I do. It's not a. There are YouTubers who do it professionally, and that's fine. I struggle to see how you can make a living from it, but perhaps you can if you get enough views. But I think you probably end up compromising your videos because you've got to go for subjects that are going to have mass appeal. And let's face it, amateur CPC stuff generally doesn't have mass appeal, nor does BBC micro stuff, all the stuff that gets covered on Chinny Vision. But that doesn't matter because I just do it because I enjoy it. But what I've noticed lately, because I don't take adverts on the channel, is it's getting really difficult to get noticed in terms of just getting enough, you know, general views and growing the channel. The channel doesn't have to become big, but you'd hope that you'd pick up kind of, you know, over the course of a year, the channel grows, so you've got more people contributing and helping and kind of commenting and stuff. And it's become really difficult. YouTube have turned off the notifications for subscribers. So now you've got to go and click on a stupid little button in order to get an email saying there's a new video uploaded, which I know really affects some people. I also think that YouTube pushes Chinny Vision less. I'm turning over here to keep an eye on the tide, because we don't take adverts. So there's nothing in it for YouTube because they're not getting any money from the adverts. So, you know, I'm kind of a bit stuffed up like that. It's going to be a lovely sunset, I think, if that cloud doesn't get in the way. So that's a bit of a problem. And there's also so much more noise on YouTube these days as well. So many more people. That makes it quite difficult. So that's not me moaning. That's a fact of life. Everyone wants to do it. I wanted to do it. In fact, my original idea for Chinny Vision was a podcast, which I discounted pretty quickly. I wanted to do something on YouTube, and I wanted to do it with real hardware because that's what I used. And I spent quite a bit of time finding out and, you know, trying out different methods of doing it, all sorts of different ways, and then eventually settled on the way I do it. And when I started, I was one of the only people doing that, and I still think I would be surprised if any other channel anywhere has more formats on original hardware. A lot of people watching the channel don't even realise that everything's real. I keep on having to emphasise it, and I probably gets boring to the regulars, but it's you know, all real hardware, everything from the CPC to the NAS system to the BBC, even the PC stuff is the real deal. The emulators are all very well and good, and most people enjoy them, and that's fine. But hey, let's use the real thing because they sound different and look different, as I always say. You get your PAL emulation in Vice and all that stuff. It doesn't look the same. Doesn't have the jail bars the real C64 has. People go to a lot of efforts to eliminate the jail bar effect and, you know, that kind of stripy banding from their C64s, and it's like, well, yeah, but that's not how it left the factory, is it? It left the factory with a pretty grotty output, and that's what I'm capturing and using. And, you know, even go to the extent sometimes, you haven't done one of these for a while, I must do one again. I'm actually using a CRT and pointing a video camera at that. That's really time consuming and painful to do, but I'll do some more of those soon. But yeah, YouTube, it's kind of got busier and harder, and you've got to play by their rules. You don't always want to play by their rules, and they move the goalposts so often. And I really feel, as I say, for the people like Kim Justice and Larry and all these people, and Slopes Games Room and Ashens, although he's got plenty of other avenues as well, who, you know, rely on this YouTube income because, you know, it must be incredibly variable. I know Dave Jones of the EEV blog has published how much money he makes off YouTube, and it varies hugely. And they change the algorithms, your views go down, and they change the click, you know, rate you get on your advert, on your money, and so, you know, on your videos and so on. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's small fry for me. On a good week, a Chinny Vision video will get 1,000 in a week on, you know, for a new video, which is good. Unless I do something really obscure that no one wants to watch, but again, that's my choice. It can't always be big 7/8 format, big reviews of big games, because A, they take longer than I do videos every week, and B, I can't make those videos in a week. They take longer. I need to do the quicker videos, like Weetabix versus the Titchies, although that took a little bit longer than expected, in order to do North and South, which took forever. Anyway, I'm ranting, but you've got a nice view here. Look at this. You've got all of that lens flare on my rubbish Motorola phone. Hopefully doing this in what some kind of approximation of 4K that's on this camera. I was going to live stream this, but there's just no signal down here at all. No signal. And I'm just looking around. There's 4 surfers. There's some people sitting up there somewhere. I think there is, and there's a couple of people up there looking at the sunset, but really it's absolutely dead out here. I don't think this battery's going to last out to see the entire sunset. But yes, that's YouTube. So, I mean, my plea is, you know, I hate saying it, like and subscribe, and please recommend Chinny Vision to other people, because it's needed, really, because YouTube ain't going to do me any favours for the channel. And it's a nice small band of people watching. It's not like you watch, you know, other people's bigger channels with comments and it goes mad. Some of the stuff is scary posted in the comments, frankly, and Chinny Vision's, there's been very, very few comments ever deleted. I think it's one user been banned in the 4 or 5 years I've been doing this. Yeah, someone has got very unpleasant in the comments and they've just got themselves banned, but that's it. And you know, everyone's really nice and wonderful, and I enjoy seeing all the comments, be it on YouTube or Discord, because there's Discord now as well. There's nice chats on there with people, and yeah, so anyway, that's the nice setting sun here in Cornwall. I've whittled on for far too long. Nice to see views. So I hope Geiger Pump's watching this, because I know his wife enjoys the views here, although she might not enjoy the views on this terrible camera. But hey, we've got lens flare. It's like Star Trek, the new Star Trek without Shatner, whatever it's called. I wonder if England are winning yet. Got no idea. Anyway, thanks for watching, and speak to you soon. Cheers.